Well, good morning, and thank you all for being here this morning, and thank you for those who are attending in the virtual world for logging in today with us. Today, we want to recognize one of our programs here on campus, the Business Logistics Program. Several months ago, we started a campaign of refreshing some of the traditional programs that we here have on campus, and today we want to recognize the Business Logistics Program. We want to reintroduce it to society, to the community, to let the community know that this program is available here at Albany Tech and the benefits of career advancement for those that may be already employed in the field. So again, we just want to say thank you for being with us this morning, and we hope to see more and more students enroll into the business logistics program. So now we'll bring up the Vice President, Mr. Matt Trice, for his comments. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm Matt Trice, and I'm the Vice President for Economic Development Programs here at Albany Technical College. A number of years ago, we were teaching a number of standalone short-term certificate programs, primarily centered around logistics and primarily for active duty contract and civilian employees on the Marine Corps logistics base here in Albany. We were approached at that time by General Willie Williams, who was the commanding general of the base, and asked if we would put together an associate degree program that would lead to a bachelor's degree in logistics and supply chain. And we did. And that program is what you see today. We have an associate degree program in logistics that is not so much centered around warehousing and distribution, though there are some elements in that program, but it's more centered toward life cycle management. How the persons at this base that are supporting the warfighter get equipment, supplies to the Marines on the ground, Marines in forward areas, and how they handle those service or those goods and services once they come back stateside to Albany Tech, and what's the disposition of those. So that's the focus of our program. You'll find in our program that there are a number of people that already have a bachelor's degree, some master's degrees, that are looking for credentials in logistics to be able to advance through MOS silos in the Marine Corps. So with that, I wanted to give you a brief understanding and a brief history, and I think we've got some folks here that'll be with us in a few moments that will demonstrate the expertise that we have in delivering course content. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Gary Frege. Dr. Frege is our Business Logistics Director.
Good morning. First, let me say that business logistics refers to the entire set of processes that involves moving goods, whether moving that goods from the supplier to the business or from the business to the customer. The business logistics management here at Albany Tech is a 1.5 to 2 year program. You could get an associate's degree in 2 years, diploma in a 1.5 years. Now, as previously stated, the business logistics management was initially designed to provide the personnel at the Marine Corps Logistics Command with a credential in logistics so that they could advance their careers in their careers. Now the program has outgrown the command. We have students from various companies that are working in the industry that are looking to advance their careers. We also have students that are trying to break into the logistics field. Basically, the field is wide open. Business logistics is one aspect in business where you could get a successful career. Every retail organization, I'm going to say that again, every retail organization has a supply chain. So there is room, there is opportunities for a career advancement. Students or graduates can get a job in a warehouse, work in a distribution center, They could get inventory clerk, supply chain specialist, logistics specialist, supply chain manager. In short, the industry offers something for everybody. That is to say, for those who enjoy physical activity, for those who enjoy inclined towards the analytical or the intellectual, even for those others who desire some combination of both. There's plenty of opportunities for those who like to lead or manage, and for those who prefer to, how do I say, those who prefer to be led and inspired to contribute positively to an organization. So to that end, should I say at this point, I would like to introduce the instructors that teaches in business logistics management. And we will start with Dr. Edson, followed by Mr. Benedoni, then Ms. Sadler, and then Mr. Bacon. At this point of time, we'll start with Dr. Edson.
Good morning, everyone. I have been involved in the logistics program since its inception. And over the years, we have attempted to grow the program and to develop the program and to improve the program in an effort to equip individuals with the best possible skills. My primary function in the associate's degree in logistics is to teach 3 courses: Management 1310, 1315, and 1320. These 3 courses make up the Six Sigma Greenbelt program that can be taken as a separate entity, a TCC, or it can be taken for continuing education credits. Six Sigma is a program that actually is applicable to every kind of situation. There are 2 primary focuses within Six Sigma, and we introduce the student to these focuses and hope to provide them with some of the skills that will make them effective in their workplace. The 2 primary focuses of Six Sigma is to improve processes. Every aspect of what we do, whether it's at work or at home or in whatever, involves processes. Making those processes more effective, more efficient is one of the primary goals that the Greenbelt program has to offer. The second focus is that of eliminating errors, eliminating defects, mistakes. And those are involved in every situation that we work in. Things get misfiled, wrong information is put into systems. All of those things create problems within the process that many times affect the end user in the Marine Corps situation, the warfighter, in yours and my situation primarily as retail customers. And so Six Sigma, these 3 courses, strive to help individuals to learn what processes are, how to improve them, and in that, to eliminate the defects that plague every organization. I'm excited about what the logistics program, especially the associate's degree, has to offer. And it's my belief that the Six Sigma Greenbelt has strengthened the program and has made it more effective in whatever career path an individual would try to take. I want to thank Gary and Matt for inviting me to share this morning, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Mr. Benedoni.
Good morning, everybody. Again, my name is Joe Bernardoni. I'm a returned Marine. Started teaching it as an adjunct teacher at Albany Tech. I believe it was around the 2016 era. I teach the three business logistic courses: the business logistics, purchases and management, and product lifecycle management. My current job during the day is a logistic management specialist. I've been doing that for over about 3 years with the Marine Corps, supporting what's called Marine Corps Systems Command. It's with my command I support, which is the whole aspect of logistics. These courses that I teach are real life examples of a person could go into the logistics when we go out looking for a new piece of equipment. It's all the aspects, all the processes, all the elements that's needed to get the product from the vendor to that, what we call the warfare out there, that individual Marine needing that gear. But perfect example is also in the purchase management, which is logistics 1015. The course project is you have to calculate how many trucks you ship in stuff from the West Coast to this East Coast, and you're doing a comparison between shipping it by tractor trailers or by train, and you have to calculate how many pallets can go in a truck, how many trucks you need, the mileage, the late fees, everything in if weather hits it, everything. It's real world examples that I've taken that course project down to the base. That's what I do. They order the trucks to ship things. Sat down with the supervisors there, and they said, "This is exactly what we guys do every day when we order trucks, get moving gear." I believe the logistic course is a logistics in the world now is an everyday involvement. It keeps growing, it keeps changing, and I believe this course changes with that to make sure that that person that's taking the course has all the elements and all the information, knowledge to be very successful in the logistic world. And I also appreciate the opportunity to be invited to this. Thank you.
Next, we have Ms. Sadler. You are muted. Ms. Sadler, you are muted.
Okay, there I am. Thank you very much. I apologize in advance. Like I said, I am right outside the library here at Albany Tech. I have my Option B students that are here at Albany Tech, so I get to be here all the time. But I'm very proud to teach logistics. I also like to promote that program with my Option B students. I have some right now that are earning their TCCs in logistics. As an adjunct, I also teach the online courses, the customer service, service sector management, and also the change in career management. And they both, of course, from teaching students how to deal with their strengths and weaknesses and opportunities, threats, to customer service. I really enjoy it. I've built great relationships, and I look forward to that. And I love promoting the program through my Option B. I just got promoted in the Dougherty County School System. I am the Career Transition Specialist, so I am over the Option B program. And I've been in this job for 1 month now. So I'm very excited that I get to promote it in many different ways. And again, I apologize for a short speech. I'm kind of in 2 places at one time.
Thank you. And now we're talking, Mr. Bacon.
Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is John Bacon, Jr. I'm happy to be with everyone this morning. I'm coming to you from my office here in Phoenix, Arizona. I work for Mesa Airlines as their Vice President of Supply Chain. So just a little bit of my history with Albany Tech and the logistics program. I started teaching as an adjunct professor back in 2008 when I first met Matt, Dr. Edson and Dr. Frage. When I first started there in 2008, when I was a Marine station at Albany for the first time. And For all of my Marine Corps career, I worked in aviation logistics, and I continued in my service and continued teaching with Albany Tech throughout my time in uniform, where I just retired last year after 27 years, and then came to work last July, for Mesa Airlines. One thing I truly love about my job, aviation logistics, which I've basically done my entire adult life, and also working with the students, is how I get to interject a little bit of what I deal with on a daily basis into the curriculum of the logistics curriculum. So for example, at Mesa, this is a great example of what we would call a business to business transaction that consumers are unaware of, excuse me. Because I guarantee almost all of you have been on one of our flights and you just didn't know it, because we are a regional carrier for United and American Airlines. So the plane says United, it says American, but it's owned by us. The flight crew has on United and American uniforms on, but they're Mesa employees. We are just contracted by United and American to manage those routes. We have warehouses and maintenance bases in Phoenix, Arizona, where I'm at right now, our corporate headquarters, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, Houston, Texas, Washington, Dulles, and then we also run an operation on behalf of DHL out of Cincinnati, Ohio. And the beauty of it all is, and I know we've all flown and we all hate aircraft delays, but trust me, when you get behind the curtain and know what's going on, when that plane is down for parts or down for maintenance, don't think that the airline is just twiddling their thumbs, not trying to get you to your destination. There's a team of people working extremely hard to fix the plane, get the mechanic the part he needs, source the part, as well as deal with stocking levels at the warehouses, manpower issues, and everything that goes in between that. And these are the real world examples I try to integrate with the students so that they can understand what they're learning and how it applies to everyday life, and then how it applies to everyday life for you as a consumer, that you just don't see what's going on behind the scenes, because you just know you take off, you land somewhere, but you need an appreciation about what it takes to get you to your end destination and get you there safely. Like I said, I've been doing this with Albany Tech for 2008. I truly enjoy it, and I have absolutely no plans on stopping anytime soon. So I'm extremely grateful to the Albany Tech staff and family for giving me this opportunity, and look forward to doing this for a long time come. Thank you.
Thank you. We have an additional instructor that couldn't be with us today, Ms. Deborah Pugh. She teaches the supply chain management courses, specifically Introduction to Supply Chain. She teaches e-commerce and research and case study, but she couldn't be with us today. Now, I have an additional, I have a couple of students that I tell you, they're awesome. And namely, Ms. Tanya Stevens and Mr. Tavares Kirkley. I'll let Mr. Stevens talk with you right now.
Good morning. My name is Tanya Stevens, and I am so excited to be here this morning to share a few of my life experience with you. And I'm very, very excited because in 13 days, I will be graduating with my degree in business logistic management. So currently, I work for the Albany Marine Logistics Base, where I am a packer slash supply technician. So I deal with a lot of things as far as logistics in my field at work. And during this program, I have received my yellow belt, my green belt, and I'm currently going up for my black belt. I've had 2 raises and a promotion. So the skill sets that I have learned in this program, I take that from day to day in my life activities. I've also created or opened up my own personal business, Focused Athletic Wear, where I focus on health, wellness, and to the individuals that are seeking better lifestyles. So I just want to thank God, my family, friends, my amazing professors, my advisor, for always being there for the support, encouragement, and to push me to finish this program. So I will leave you with my life quote that I take every day. Is Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. Thank you.
And at this time, I have Mr. Tavares Kirkley.
Good morning, everyone. I worked for the Marine Logistics Base for almost 8 years before I left in May and came here as the property account specialist. I have 2 more semesters before I graduate. I hold right now a 3.5 GPA. And I can say about the program, I really wanted to learn how to enhance myself more from being a supply tech and an analyst on the Marine Logistics Base. I decided to come to Albany Tech to further my education. I felt that from my research, I felt that the logistics field was wide open. And I seen from talking to Dr. Fred J, talking about different places that after you graduate, that you can have a job opportunity. And it have so many different fields that you can have a job opportunity in. I'm talking about from working for airlines to working for the Marine base, from working for schools. And I decided to come here and further myself. And I can say, I really want to give thanks to Dr. Fred J, because anything I need in this program, I call him and he makes sure I get it. I get it. And I can say that Albany Tech has been a special place for me. And from being part of the staff and from being a student. And I can say this, kind of shocking to be here, but I can say this, that I believe that I can further myself after I graduate. And I believe that I will have every opportunity. And I want to thank Dr. Frederick for this opportunity.
Well, at this juncture, that's all we have at this point, okay? And if you want to get started in the business logistics management, please join us here at Albany Tech. Thank you.